Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and today we're going to be talking about some stocks to watch this week coming up. And I don't really make videos on the Sunday, but I think after the live stream on Saturday I kind of felt up for doing a video. So yeah, we'll talk about some of the stocks that are reporting earnings next week. Some of them are my companies as well, so it is a bit of a big week on my portfolio side. So I'll kind of run through some of my opinions with them sort of earnings. But yeah, in generally, like the UK side of it is a little bit quieter from what I've seen this upcoming week. There's not many too big earnings out there. I think Mears Group are actually reporting, and then kind of from there, I think Persimmon as well, if some of you guys own Persimmon. But more of the tension is definitely going to kind of the US retail, and there's quite a few Chinese stocks reporting earnings as well. So we'll take a look at them, guys. And if you didn't check the live stream out that I did on Saturday, it was I actually really enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun Q&A session for about 20 minutes. If you guys really enjoyed that, maybe we could make it a regular thing every time we kind of get to a, like a milestone in subscribers. So maybe next time I'll do one at maybe 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, depending on how keen you are on it. If it's not that popular, then I might leave it a little bit longer. But if you guys really did enjoy it, maybe we can do one maybe at 4,000, which we probably would hit probably towards maybe mid-September-ish. So we'll see. We'll get there a lot quicker if some of you guys smash that subscribe button. But yeah, we'll take a look at some of the companies that are reporting earnings this week, guys. And as always, if you smash that like button, we'll get stuck into the video. So on Monday on the open, bit of a big opening for me. I've got JD.com reporting earnings, and some of you guys probably know I am a JD.com shareholder. At the moment, I think I'm up 200% right now on JD.com. I used to have a bit of a big position. I sold about a third of it in 2019, and recently I've actually been considering maybe taking some more profits out of this one. It's a company that's had a very good run. You look at the valuation now, it is trading at about 100p ratio or 100 forward p ratio, and that's like the likes of Amazon. And when I bought into this company, it was at a forward p of 30. So you can see the valuation has jumped up. It's had a very good run, and obviously I'm one of those that preaches, try not to be, greedy when you've got them gains. And it's one of those, I'm just kind of weighing up my option. Like, the valuation is very rich, but the company is still going to be progressing quite a lot over the next 5 years. So I'm on the fence about whether or not I take some profits off this one, maybe let it run a bit longer, because the company's in a fantastic position. So you guys let me know on that JD.com position, but it is a company that's done fantastic. I just still think there's a lot of more growth out there for it. Next up, we've got Walmart. I don't actually know. I've never actually seen anyone comment on the video saying like they actually own Walmart. So I don't know if there's any of you shareholders out there that have just been hiding from me. But yeah, Walmart, it's a pretty strong company, isn't it? Not a huge amount of growth. Obviously, the e-commerce is kind of like the big side of it now. I think one thing that I did notice when I did take a look at Walmart, maybe something like 6 months ago, is the amount of insiders that were actually selling on the company. There's quite a lot of insiders, but... And then we've got Home Depot, which I'm sure will post some decent earnings. Advanced Auto Parts, Coles. I actually did a video on Coles on the old channel. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Coles in general. And then on Wednesday, we've got Lowe's, Target, so some more retails there. And then I'll be definitely checking out Nvidia. So we've got Nvidia earnings. Obviously, the company's done really well over the kind of last few months, really. Stock's going really high. I remember back when that stock actually tanked. I think it was in 2018, and I did buy a little bit of position in there, and I sold out within like something like a month, 2 months. I was like, it's gone up a lot here, but it's a fantastic company. I mean, if Nvidia was to dip, it would definitely be a good buying opportunity into the company, because it is a good one. And then on Thursday, we've got Alibaba before they open, another big Chinese stock in my portfolio. We'll see how they do. They normally do decent earnings, to be fair, so we'll see what comes out of Alibaba, but I'm expecting good things for them. Stock's doing quite well. I think it's around $250-ish right now. I think we're up about 40% on that one. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Alibaba, but yeah, I'm a big fan of it. And then on Thursday after close, we've got Gang stock, which is obviously one of the companies that I own. I've started buying into over the last kind of month, 2 months. And yeah, to be honest with you, it's a stock that I'm actually looking to add into. It's one of those that I'm adding in before earnings, which is kind of risky, because if the stock goes up, you're like, you think you're getting good at this like investing business. You're like, oh, I've just invested and the stock goes up 20%, check me out. But then you have the same thing that if you invest into a company for earnings and then the earnings are horrible and then you go down 20%, you're like, why didn't I just wait? It's one of those when you invest before earnings. So I am thinking about picking up some gang stock this week before the earnings, so hopefully it works in my favour. But like I say, if the stock does go down after earnings, then I will be very happy to just buy some more at cheaper prices, to be honest with you, because it's a position that I can see myself making quite a big position in my portfolio. The thing with gang stock is there's a lot of good news priced in because of the conference they did a week ago, so I don't know how much more good news can come out of earnings. But at the same time, I feel like online casino sales will be okay because of the lockdown situation and casinos being shut. So I'm on the fence really. I'm not really sure how much good news is priced into that one and how strong the sales are going to be because of the COVID and people gambling at home. So I'm kind of on the fence with it. I generally don't know where earnings will go on that one. But yeah, I probably will buy some shares before the actual earnings, so we'll see what happens. And then Friday on the open, John Deere, Foot Locker. I know some of you guys are in that one. I think like Jeremy on Financial Education actually owns that one, and I think a few guys bought that one as a bit of a dividend play. And yeah, we've got a couple more Chinese companies. I think Bazoon is one that I looked into, but I never invested into the company because of the balance sheet. But we'll see what happens with that one as well. So overall, some big earnings for me in particular. I think JD.com will be a big one. We've got Alibaba and obviously gang stock, which is one of my positions that I'm currently building up in my portfolio. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if any of you guys own any of them companies, but yeah, on the UK side, a little bit more quieter this week for me, but still some interesting news from my stock market portfolio. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. As always, if you can smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, that'll be absolutely amazing. And I'll see you in the next video.